Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Noor Fatma A. Aibali and I am a student of the foundation level at the Rehan School, our campus. Today I am going to talk with Maya about the topic Good Morning, the tradition behind the greeting. So let's start it.
Hey there, Noor Fatima. How are you
Hello
doing today?
Maya, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. You seem to be saying hello with that usual energy of yours, right?
Yeah, now I'm going to ask some questions about the topic Good Morning. So be ready.
Perfect, I'm ready. What about good morning are you curious about?
Okay, my first question is what does good morning mean?
Good morning literally means wishing someone a good start to their day, hoping their morning will be pleasant or positive. But it goes beyond that. It's more of a social ritual, a way
Okay.
to acknowledge someone and show goodwill as you begin your day together,
Mhm.
like setting a friendly tone right out of the gate.
Mhm. So, how does saying good morning affect someone's mood?
That's a great question. Hearing a cheerful good morning can actually give someone a small mood boost. It's a positive social cue, signals you care, recognize them, and wish them well. Psychologically, it starts the day with a little burst of connection instead of just launching straight into tasks. Do you find that's true for you?
Okay, is it important to greet people daily? Why or why not?
I think it depends on what you mean by meet, but I get where you're going with this. Regular, even casual connection with people definitely matters. We're social creatures. Those little daily greetings help build community and strengthen relationships. It's like tiny social glue, right? Even quick hellos or good mornings add up over time. It's not so much about needing grand interactions as it is about keeping those smaller connections alive.
Okay, where did the greeting good morning originate?
Good morning has pretty old roots, actually. It started as exactly what it. Oops, sorry about that. Let me try that again. Good morning started as exactly what it sounds like, a literal wish for someone to have a good morning. It comes from the Old English phrase God Morgen, which emerged in the 14th century. Essentially, it's been around for centuries as a standard morning greeting. It wasn't some fancy invention, plain hoping someone's morning would be positive. Pretty straightforward, huh?
Yeah, you're right. So, when did people start using good morning in English?
They started using it around the 14th century as God Morgen, but it took a while to become the standard greeting we know today. It wasn't like everyone suddenly. No, it took centuries for good morning to really stick as the standard morning greeting. It gradually replaced older ways of saying hello in the mornings that were more formal or religious in nature. But by the 16th or 17th century, good morning was pretty much the go-to greeting for starting the day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so how did greetings work in ancient times?
Let me quickly look into how they did greetings way back then. So it was pretty different. In ancient times, physical touch was big, things like handshakes or even kisses, especially with Greeks and Romans. They didn't really have verbal greetings like we do. They used phrases like salve or salvete in Latin or ave for more formal situations. So much more physical and less hello based than what we're used to.
Okay, were morning greetings different in all countries?
Give me just a sec to check that. Yeah, it really varied. Some cultures had super formal greetings with bows or addressing people by status, like Japan and Korea. The idea of wishing someone well at the start of the day goes way back, but how they showed it was different depending on where you were. And here's something interesting. Ancient times saw morning greetings often focused on hoping for safety and a good day ahead, basically acknowledging someone made it through the night. So, universal wish, different approaches.
Okay. So, did people in medieval times use similar greetings?
Let me see what I can find. Interestingly enough, they did keep some similar themes. They would say things like good morrow, which is basically their version of good morning. But they also used phrases like how fare thee or well met, kind of like asking how's it going or saying nice to meet you. So similar idea, just different words that sound a bit old timey to us now.
Mhm. So, how do different cultures say good morning?
Let me check how different cultures say it. Some cultures get pretty poetic. In Egypt, they say morning of jasmine, shebel, and Indonesia has a greeting that means peace and blessings. Then there are ones like Korean where, you know, they actually ask how you slept rather than just saying good morning, which is kind of thoughtful. In Chinese, it's 早上好. In Japanese, 好Sie like small limer. Each one carries a little piece of that culture, you know?
Yeah. So, what are some unique morning greetings around the world?
Let me check on that. So there's this cool one in Japan where they don't just say good morning, they also do a bow to show respect. Egyptians say morning of jasmine, which sounds much more romantic than our standard greeting. And Koreans are all about asking if you slept well, which is pretty thoughtful. Some places even get physical with it, like rubbing noses in certain Arab countries or the Inuit practice of kunik. It's crazy how different it gets depending on where you are.
Okay. So, what's the difference between good morning and morning?
That's a good catch. Good morning is an actual greeting, like a sentence wishing someone well for the day. Morning on its own is just acknowledging the time of day or using it as an informal greeting, like morning when you pass someone in the hallway. Good morning feels more polite and complete, while morning is more casual and shortened.
Okay. So, how does tone and body language affect this greeting?
Um, Let me get that search result for you. Just checking on that now. Oh, huge impact. Apparently, body language actually makes up about 55% of how someone gets your message. Posture, facial expressions, gestures. Your tone of voice matters for like 38%. That's how you actually say the words warm, harsh, whatever. Then the actual words, only about 7%. It's really more about how you deliver something than what you say sometimes. A friendly tone and open body language make a greeting feel genuine, while a monotone voice and closed posture would make good morning feel super robotic.
Okay. So, when is the appropriate time to say good morning?
Mm, Generally, you'd say good morning from when you wake up through around noon. Once it hits noon, people switch to good afternoons. But honestly, it's pretty flexible. If you see someone for the first time that day, it's fine, even if it's a bit past noon. It's less about the exact hour and more about the first greeting of the day with that person.
Okay. So, Maya, that was very helpful. Thank you for the knowledge.
You're
So,
welcome.
see you next time. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.
See you next time. Noor Fatima. It's been fun chatting.